You go live. Gotta get the phone.
Hello. Hi. I'm Diana. Terry's just getting the phone. Oh, good morning, ladies. How is everybody? Recovering from the big weekend, the fun-filled weekend we had?
Hi guys, it's Terry.
So we are,
For the Stitchers.
where are we located?
At the corner of Normanskill Boulevard and Delaware Ave in Delmar, New York, which is literally, as the crow flies, 5 minutes outside of the capital of Albany
Yeah.
in upstate New York. And we also have an online store as well, www.forthestitchersoul.com. And
We just came
we're
off.
still recovering.
Yes.
This
Yes,
week
we
is
are.
the episode number 119, and we're going to do a little bit of a recap on our retreat from Friday and Saturday. It was a fantastic weekend. We had a great time. Fabric flew out of here like you wouldn't believe. This was the fabric retreat.
Yes. Yes, it
We
was.
had fabric coming out our eyeballs. In fact, we still have some. So if you want some, you need to get in here or email us and we'll do what we can to get you hooked up. So, good morning. There's good morning to Lisa and Celine, Mary Ellen, Christine. All of these nice ladies have said good morning. We have quite a few followers, so we if someone makes a comment, we will certainly shout out. So if you make a comment, we'll shout out to you. But there's so many of you that we just can't name you all.
Hey, some of you that are the regular stitchy ladies.
Oh, my
You
hair is
are
a mess
now, it's okay. You are now movie stars.
You're celebrities.
You're celebrities. Look at, this is the cross stitch.
Needlework Retailer. It's a magazine that comes out from the company called Needlework Retailer. This is the May-June issue, and we are featured in the storefront spotlight, which we were just thrilled to be asked to share our store and some pictures. So we have several of our regulars who were featured in here because they asked for lots of pictures. So I sent pictures, guys.
And
so you're now famous.
I cannot believe, yes, Lisa, we gotcha. This is probably the closest we're going to get, is right here. But it's a nice picture of you, Lisa. And it's a nice picture of the shop and the new window, the new window display. Yeah, look at all thread. And speaking of thread, of course,
Guess what arrived after the retreat? We got 25 of them, folks. So if you want them, we got to get them and put into inventory because they were literally sitting on the doorstep waiting for us when we got here. So we'll be stocking the shelves with Gentle Arts, and we have our mystery packs. We love these things. I can't keep these suckers on the shelf. They're wonderful. That was a stroke of genius on Jim's part.
yes, it was, because they're always fun. They're always fun. They're like the
I had ladies we had them at the fall retreat. They were buying them 3 or 4 at a time.
yes, which is really nice because you get a nice variety of color. It's nice to fill in your stash, and they're fun. 'Cause
They're
you never know
limited
what you're
edition,
getting.
and I think what limited edition are, if I'm just guessing, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing they're the mistakes that didn't come out the way that they expected for the color they were dyeing. So what they did was they made them limited editions, and they packaged them into mystery packs, which is just, like I said, a stroke of genius.
They're fun. They're fun. A lot of fun. We had a great time this weekend.
Lisa.
Darn. We had to sneak it in, Lisa. Had to sneak it in.
But we got it.
We got you. Probably would have been just easier just to show up on the Flosstube one day. But no, all serious aside, we did have a nice time. It was fun. We had a lot of people come in to the shop on Saturday to see the fabric, and they bought quite a bit of fabric themselves by coming in.
Yeah. Now we still have fabric for another couple of weeks, guys. So
Yes.
we're going to show you some, and if you're interested, email us or drop us a note of some kind and let us know. They are not at this point not in inventory, as they're a trunk show, if you will. But we can get you hooked up, and we're going to go through and show you some of the fabric.
Yep. I'm also going to show you some of the other other things that we had people send us for trunk shows, just so if you can't get here. And we do have My Big Toe. We've got an array of needle minders, thread hoppers. What do they call the things to rip out stitches? The needle, the big needle. I can't think. My brain just shut down on that.
Thread pickers.
Thank you. We got some really cute stuff. I pulled some Artsy Housewife. Those patterns, they were really, really popular Friday and Saturday. Her patterns are absolutely
What do you
gorgeous.
think we do the Whipco numbers and then jump right in and show the stuff?
Yes. Good.
All right,
Good
let's
suggestion.
do the Whipco before I forget to do it. So Whipco for next month will be, hold on.
And I'm writing it down, Paula.
All right. So the first number, 13. Did we do 13 already?
The one we should be asking is Paula.
Yeah.
Paula keeps really good track. I wrote it down in one of the sheets.
All right, so 13 is number 1, and let's do again a second number, 10. 10 I know we already generated, so we'll generate one more, 18.
I know we didn't do 18 yet. Okay, so
I don't think we did 13 yet.
I don't think so either. So it's
So 13 and 18.
yeah. 10 we already did.
Yep.
Okay.
So 13 and 18 for this month, guys.
Can you believe it? Next Wednesday is May already?
I know.
Holy cow.
I know. It's like, where is the time going? I have no idea. Okay, so where do you want to start?
Let's start with your pile, the thread.
Okay, so let's show you what we got here. We had fabric designer Bestitch Me, Brandy, sent us glorious, absolutely glorious fabric selection. And here I have one, it's called We Can't Elope. And it's a beautiful cantaloupe color. And we have the 20 count Ada. We have 28 count Lugana. And we have 36 count linen left in that color. And it's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous fabric. Absolutely
pretty.
gorgeous. These are all fat quarters. Okay. The next one I'm going to show you is, what I did was, this one's called Cinnamon. This one's 16 count Ada.
Very pretty.
Okay.
Very pretty.
And I also happen to have linen 40 in that, and linen 36. All fat quarters. The next one, thought I had it. Yep. I have 32 count linen in beehive. Look at that yellow. Isn't that a gorgeous yellow? And then I also have it in 16 count Ada. It's just beautiful fabric, and it's not stiff. It's got a good
Soft.
hand to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's a pretty one. It's 36 count linen. It's called Lemon. And it does. It looks like lemon.
Yeah, I was going to say it's showing a little dark.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's just...
Here's one. It's 36 count linen. It's called Boneyard.
Oh.
It's a greenish, almost like a sprucey color and beige.
Very nice. I like the modeling in that.
This one is 32 count linen called Adventurine, and it looks like Adventurine. If you know what the gemstone Adventurine looks like, that's the color.
Very pretty.
Here's one. This would make a great Halloween color. It's called Radioactive, and it really is 36 count linen.
Oh my God, that's showing up perfect.
Yeah, that is like electric.
You Halloween stitchers.
Here's a 32 count fat quarter of linen Sunflower. It looks like
That's
sunflower.
really pretty.
It really does.
It
It's
does.
gorgeous.
It is.
The modeling on this fabric is fabulous. I have some. Ooh, here's one. It's 16 count Ada called Flamingo, and it looks. It really. She did a great job naming these because they really do look like flamingo. Here's one called Into the Veil. This is 16 count. It's a minty green, I guess you could call it. Subtle, very subtle variegation, not as in your face as some of the others. Here's one called April Showers, 16 count. Also, not a lot of modeling, but very beautiful color. And let's see, we've also got this one, Ada 16, called Scotsman. It's a bluish. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And then last but not least, Ada 16, Blue Moon. Pretty blue. So those are Bestitch Me fabrics that we have available, and there's more. So come in, take a look. It's, you're definitely going to be able to build your stash here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're going to be able, between Bestitch Me, Atomic Ranch, and Fiber on a Whim fabric, all having trunk shows here, you should be able to find something that's going to make you happy. What'd you get?
Physically, what did I get?
Yeah, what did you get?
Because Diane sees and says, it's got to come home. I did. I got these. These I use, I don't know if you can see them. These, I use these,
What are they?
Roof. They are Gentle Arts. They're shortcuts. And they're the perfect size for me. I don't have to cut them, but I like to do my roofs when I do a house. I like to do them in variegated, and it just looks nice.
It gives you that variegation that a house roof gives you.
Yep. So I got 3 of these because I always use them, and because I am doing a Hawk Run Hollow, and it's not going to show up that well. But it's another short
Limited edition.
Limited edition. And it's all fall colors. It's like pumpkin color. It's got the green in it. It just reminds me of pumpkins. And one of the
It's pretty. I like it.
is
And we're
this.
sorry, guys. We know, the colors don't come through on the video or pictures. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. That's part of the reason why our brick and mortar is so successful, is because pictures just don't do these colors justice, and people love to come in and look at the colors and touch it and feel it and do floss toss on their fabric. So that's kind of why we're here.
I bought this. It's Blossom.
Ooh.
It's 14.
14 count.
I want to do is, when we went to market, I went in and there's a bunny, artist design, and there's also a ballet slipper. And I want them, I want the bunny to be a stand-up, so I want it big. So I picked the 14, and it's all like minty greens. It's all pastel colors. So I thought that would be really, really cute on this material. So I got this.
What's that called? Stonehenge. Oh,
this
yeah.
is not going to and I
It's
apologize.
got purple and some grayish, and it's just
And
stunning.
spots in it. Almost looks like green.
This looks like a flower.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
It doesn't it? The minute I saw this, I don't know.
She had to fight people for this stuff.
I'm
I'll tell
telling
you.
you.
You need to come into our shop on a day when we're having a retreat. These people will give you a knockdown, drag out fight for some of this stuff.
This one almost had to go down swinging on this one. You think I have a hard time at the
Is
library?
that called robin's egg?
Yep.
Oh, I love that color.
No,
spring spruce.
I had to take down a couple ladies to get this. So you hear my
You do
antics
know we're
at the
teasing.
yeah. You know my antics at the post and when I go to the library sale? Yeah, it was a remake of that. I love this color. I don't know what it is about this color.
She's too funny. Oh, looks like we have a new person. Good morning. Good morning, Sydney. Where are you located?
Ooh, pretty name.
Yes. That's a new person to make a comment.
We are now carrying Fat Ace, which I like because I do a lot of smalls, and that leads right into yours.
So this happens to be a fat eighth that we had from Mystic called Milk and Honey.
Which is the
and
same.
I actually was able to do a couple of stitches, a little bit of stitching on some shop models. And the first one I worked on was this one called Mom.
That's cute.
Okay, it comes with a button and as a package. And then the other one I worked on is this one. And I didn't follow directions. I
But-
never followed directions.
And I don't.
I actually
Is it going to show?
got creative. Okay.
Go up a little bit.
Yes, that's a rubber ducky on the bathtub.
Is it?
And I
okay.
actually did my bubbles with blending filament and white, one strand of floss, so it sparkles. So it looks like the bubbles sparkle. And so
I like how you changed
this is actually 18 count, so they came out much smaller than normal. But yeah, so I will be getting these finished up and put up. In fact, we only have, what, 1, 2 of these left. Bath time, I just got the buttons for that one, so
cute, the
those will
little
go out. It is actually very cute.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. And I changed up all the colors to make it sparkle.
I had a field day. I had a field day.
Yes, she did.
Vince, not so much, but I did.
How many dings this time?
No, actually, I do it, I put it up on the shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wait till it gets, and then I just do one, oh my
One
God,
big ding.
thing. What I did was, and I will tell you as I go along, this is one of the trunk shows, the Artsy Housewife.
This is called Christmas Chicken. It is just the cutest pattern. Wait till you see it.
Oh my God.
See, trunk shows, when designers send a trunk show, most of the time they will send a model so
Yeah.
that you can see what it looks like stitched up. And this is her model.
I'm telling you, I don't think this does it justice.
It's Gigi.
Gigi, yep. I don't think this does
Gigi
it
and
justice.
Boone.
Yep.
Her hubby.
Nice, two nicest people you
We met them
ever
at
wanna-
market.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And
And these will be done
love
display
it.
for a while. So if you want to come in and check these out, please do so because they're just stunning.
This, you can't, it's like it grabs you. It's gorgeous. I know, isn't that clever?
Mm-hmm.
It grabs you. And I love this, the wreath. I'm telling you, it's just stunning. So I, of course, had to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's one that we didn't pull it off the
The
wall.
wall.
I should go pull it off the wall.
Actually, because I think I want to take that and put it in the front, up front.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Actually, I'll go grab it off the wall because I want
This one is a stunner. This one, very, very, very cute. I love the flower. And I know the picture isn't doing it justice, but what she did was she finished it as a bag. And it's gorgeous. Simple rickrack, a simple stitch. I mean, she did it, and it's just a simple, she's got a magnet in here. How simple is that? It's just 3 sides sewed. Clever. I would venture into doing this because it's that easy. This one?
Study in Pink. Here, I'll hold the, there you go.
And that's what it looks like, finished. Very, very, very pretty. Look at that border. Look at that border. Isn't it gorgeous?
She is great with borders, I
I'm
have to
telling
say.
you,
She really is good with borders.
I love that border. The simplicity of the border,
Mm-hmm.
I just think is stunning. Stunning. And that I would do it on I like it, but I think I also got this one. And I'm gonna probably change the color a little bit. But it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Oh, this is the one that both of us have gone gaga over.
Oh my God. That is, I'm telling you.
This one is called October Bloom. It's just gorgeous. Okay, here is the model. Look at that.
The flowers.
I mean, the color, the video does nothing for it. I will tell you that.
gotta
The
come
color,
and
you
see
gotta
it.
come in and see it in person.
The
It is
blue.
it just pops out at you. It's just beautiful.
I never saw a house like that.
No.
The front of the house.
This model was stitched on 36 count using, she's got one classic color work, some Gentle Arts, and some DMC. And she does give you the full DMC conversion, but I gotta tell you, the color she used, I would wanna do it the exact way she did it.
The blues in it are stunning.
Oh yeah, it's
The
just
blue.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
I wanna do this.
The flowers up at the top
Mm-hmm.
are
There's
different.
this one right here, if you look at it close, it looks like, well, right now I see a turtle, but it also looks like a frog. Let me, this one right here, look at, you can see a frog face right there.
I
and a
created
turtle,
monsters.
too.
I created monsters when I did that.
Yeah, I think it looks like, and that's what everyone sees.
Yes. But can I just say, look at that. I don't know if you could see it and if it's doing it justice, but that blue is it just looks
What blue
beautiful.
is it? Let's see. could it be Forest Glade? It's not Pollywog. The colors that she used are Pollywog, Pumpkin Pie, Toasted Barley Tomato, Soot, Forest Glade, Tiger Lily. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
But it might not even be a blue. Well, it would have to be a blue. Yeah. So we'll find out what it is. We're gonna pull it because we want to do it.
This one, oh my God, this one, gorgeous, gorgeous,
Oh, yes,
gorgeous,
they're all beautiful.
gorgeous. Can I just say, look at that, look at that. I mean, so different. It's a traditional, but and look at this, the border. I like how it's border here, different, and then different down here, which I love. This one,
That's pretty.
that's very pretty. The color it jumps off. The only thing is, I'm not a peach kind of person, so I'm
You could make
thinking,
that an apple.
that's what I was thinking. I think I might change it to a different, or I may just omit it and put something else there or whatever, but you're not going to be able to see it that great, and I apologize, but this grass here, it's gorgeous. And I am a sucker for
A rose.
a crazy flower.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they just kind of stand out at me, they jump out at me, and they make me smile.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at her stuff, it makes me smile. And I finished, I should have brought it and I didn't think to bring it. I showed it last week. It was the bird in the middle, and it was two flowers.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
you
bottom.
finished it?
I finished it. And
Lovey
that
Dovey?
was, yes, that was an artsy housewife one.
Mm-hmm.
Her patterns are easy to follow,
Mm-hmm.
and they're nice. She uses unusual color, and they're fun. And I'm not a, what are they, confetti? That's the right word,
Yeah.
right? Confetti. I don't like confetti stitching. I know it's necessary, I just don't like it. But the nice thing about the Artsy Housewife, she doesn't have a lot of confetti stitching in hers, which
Cool.
I love. And they're fun to stitch. I truly enjoyed stitching her patterns. So they're all coming home with me. I almost bought almost every one of the ones. There was a couple that I'm not a cactus kind of person, so I would never do it. It would be nice.
The Arizona one.
I like the everything but the cactus in the middle. If it was a different, maybe I could just do a different flower. Maybe.
You need to come in and see the models because
Yes.
we have models for all of these. So you should
Yes.
come in and see the models. They are stunning.
Stunning. Very, very nice.
That's the one thing we love about the trunk shows is when the designer sends the model
Yep.
because it's just
gorgeous.
gorgeous. So, where are we at now?
We are, the other one that we had was My Big Toe.
Yes, we had My Big Toe.
And she always has,
She has the greatest
Greatest
charts.
charts.
She does the, what do they call them now? The subliminal cross stitch. I forget what the term they use now, but she comes up with the greatest sayings and charts them out.
I want,
There was one that you loved called "Remember, to everyone else, we're a normal family."
yes, that one.
This
and
one,
Scream is my love language.
yes.
And they both got it. I was like,
Yep.
oh.
This one, this is great. It's called retirement planning.
Yes,
And I think we need to do this up for the shop.
yes, because it's fun. She always has gorgeous
Beautiful needle minders.
And
And she has fobs,
Scissor
mini
fobs.
mini fobs to
Yeah.
match them, which is really cool. She sent some Christmas ones. Here, let's see if I can get them a little closer. There's some for New York. There's a bee, couple of bees. There's a crow. There's a dog.
she has cats.
There's a bunny. There's a bunny one there. There's a Celtic one there. I already have it. Otherwise, I'd have gotten it. I mean, there's one with boxers. There's the cat. There's a dog one there, right there. I think the cat one's gone, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, that left. I'm surprised Susie didn't get this one.
She,
There's one that looks like a Samoyed, because one of our regulars loves Samoyed. Oh, there's the cat one. There is a cat one still there. So
very pretty.
they're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
She does thread hoppers.
Yep, they're counting pins.
Yep.
She calls them thread hoppers, and she does a gorgeous job with them. They're beautiful.
I love her beads. Her
Yeah,
beads
she
are
always picks really nice
stunning.
beads.
Yep.
I love the way she does them up. They're very pretty, and she does them in different colors. And what I'll have to do, you know what, for next week, I'll do a tutorial live on how to use a thread hopper. How's
that's
that?
a good idea.
We'll plan that for next week because I don't have the stuff in front of me to show you.
Oh, yes, she did. Oh, it's so cute too, Chris. Oh, didn't she? We did a raffle.
Yeah, but hers wasn't one of them.
Yeah, she's the one that got the wood one.
Oh, Chris.
yes.
Wait a minute. Let me double check. Susie, Kim. Yep. You need to come in, Chris. You won a prize.
Got your back, Chris. Got your back.
Susie won one and Kim won one. So
Yep.
they need to come in and pick up their prize.
I just saw this one when I was pulling stuff to show. It's a reindeer.
This is a hat pin, but you could also use this as a thread picker.
Look at this.
Or you could put it on your coat lapel,
Yeah. That's
your winter coat.
Look
Or
at the color in that one.
they're
That's-
just stunning.
They are. The beads alone.
She does such a nice job with them too.
On her choice of pins. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The blue and the green. Very
Yeah, she does.
pretty.
That one's looks like a dragonfly.
Yep.
Yep. So.
But I do like this, the reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody please come in and buy it.
Alrighty. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I want to show you guys this. Okay, we are going to be doing the stitch along. We have ordered 10, and this is a Jeanette Douglas design, and several people have already signed up wanting to do it. It starts with summer here, which will be coming out, May, June? May, June, and then August will be autumn, October will be winter, and then spring will debut in Nashville next year. And this is what it looks like. There is a thread pack. I was going to try and order these threads, but we're going to go with the thread pack that she already has because they are different threads that I've never heard of. So, and I'm not aware that there is a DMC conversion. So, we will be getting the thread packs. I think the thread packs are like $72 for all the threads, I think. Don't quote me, I think. It's like $72 for all of them in the mitten. Yeah, like I'm surprised, Chris.
Yeah. That's good. Guess
Chris
what you
says-
won, Chris?
Guess what you won? Put it in the mitten. Well, there you go. She got them.
all in.
She got them. All right. Was there anything else? Oh, classes. We will continue with our hardanger. Our beginner hardanger class will be Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30. So if you want to learn how to do hardanger, or if you've already started, we will be meeting on Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30. And then in the afternoon, we have the beginner needlepoint class. So if you haven't already started, we've already had one class, but I can get you caught up. So if you want to join us for the needlepoint class, it's $6 a class, $96 total for the needlepoint class, if you want to pay it all up front and be done with it. You're going to learn 16 stitches over 16 classes, and they're not every week, okay? because of
The holidays.
the holidays, and there also may be a shift as well, but you will learn 16 stitches. And then the Hardanger class is just 4 classes. We've only had one so far, so there's 3 more of that. They are also $6 a class, so that's $24 for the 4 classes. And then the kits are separate. And if you the kit, I think was $12 for Hardanger, and then the needlepoint supplies, I think were $43 with the discount, because you get a 10% discount for buying your stuff here at the shop. So, alrighty. Do we have anything else? We kind of went through. We had a full house here on Saturday, Friday and Saturday. We had a full house.
We had 2 birthdays.
We had 2 birthdays that we celebrated on Saturday. What else?
They had a nice day. You made thread for scissor fobs. We did a class. You did.
Oh yeah,
The
there
scissor
was
fobs.
there was a make your own scissor
Scissor
fob.
fob.
It was a make and take it class. We
Yeah.
did that.
Oh, we did. I kid, and I sincerely mean this. I kid everybody. When I clean the shop, I find needles on the floor.
This was the make it take it. Oops, sorry. Make it take it.
Cute.
It was fun.
So what I did, I found when I cleaned after Friday's retreat, I found 4 needles on the floor. And
4? I thought there was 5.
4.
Oh, okay.
4 needles on the floor. So what I did was I found a little tiny piece of scrap wool, and I put the 4 needles in the scrap of wool.
Yep.
And what I did was I gave everybody a number, and because I didn't know who lost the needle, so everybody got a number, and then we pulled earlier in the day. I wrote a number on the back of at lunch, right after lunch, the paper plate, so I wouldn't. It was big, so I couldn't lose it because I was losing everything Saturday. If it wasn't nailed down, I lost it. So those, with my luck, those all the 4 needles were probably mine because I lost them. But what I did was I pulled the number and they won the 4 needles because I always tease them saying I'm going to sell them back to them. So I figured we're going to make it a staple.
It was a gift.
It was a fun gift. It was silly. It was fun. It was just my way of saying, hey, silliness. And it didn't, it was just 2 seconds.
We had a good time.
Laughed. Everybody got a number, and I just walked and plopped the numbers face down so I didn't even know what numbers they were. And it was, I think we had Saturday.
There was 15 people here.
Yeah. So I just pulled the number way in advance. After I vacuumed, I wrote the number on the tray, and it was number 2, to be exact. July, Lord, my God. So I'll do it again on for the July when we do the birthday. Well,
Yeah, we're having a birthday party in July. That's coming up. That'll be the birthday party's like 1 to 4.
Yeah.
So
and it's just we've got we have some more trunk shows coming in.
Yes, we do.
We have some more trunk shows
because we're doing trunk shows through the year. That's the thing we're doing this year.
Yeah.
So we have booked out trunk shows through November, I think.
Yeah.
We've got trunk shows booked through November, and so every month there'll be different trunk shows and
different design, and we have
different designers and.
A lot of the designers loved the idea when we approached them because we approached them all at market. And I know a lot of the ladies that come in, they are true lovers of Annie the Proper Stitcher. They do.
Yeah, Annie's going to be doing a trunk show.
I think
We have Artsy Housewife. She's going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
there's others. I don't have the sheet in front of me, but we're going to be having trunk shows throughout the year.
And a couple fabrics.
Mhm.
More of the notions. We have some silly notions coming in, which should be fun. But I just thought variety. You get to see other designers, the whole 9 yards. We just thought it would be fun. You can come in, look at them, say, hey, I like that idea. Like I went absolutely wild over, but then I knew I was going to go crazy with the Artsy Housewife. The other one I know I'm going to go crazy with is, I think she's October, and that is Artist Design, Amanda May.
Yeah, I think she is in
Yes,
October.
I think she's in October. She's another one that I really am looking forward to. But I just wanted to introduce you ladies. I mean, these like...
And gents. We have
Yes,
gents
gents.
that watch too, I think.
Yep. I just wanted you all to see the different designers, just,
We want to bring you variety.
variety. Yes.
Yeah, we
We
want to
just
bring
thought
you
it would be
variety,
fun.
and we thought it would be fun to rotate through.
Yes.
Bring something different
Yeah.
all the time.
Come in and you can look. It doesn't cost it. I'm going to say this because I say this to my husband all the time, but it never works. So I'm going to say it anyway. Doesn't cost anything to come in and look.
In what world do you live in?
I know, and that's generally
In what
what
world do you live
and
in?
that's-
Because if I look and I see, I want.
Yeah. Well, we all know how Diane looks. Yes, and shiny,
Yeah.
shiny. I do. I'm a big shiny person. That and squirrels are my favorite. And Mary Ellen, did you see what Mary Ellen did for table gifts?
Yes.
She knocked it out of the ballpark.
She made little project pouches, little project bags, one for everybody
which was
who
nice.
came, which was very, very
Squirrel
nice.
for me.
I got coffee.
You got
Of course, I got coffee.
And of course, I got squirrels because
Yeah.
they're my favorite. But she had some really nice ones.
She did. She did
But
a nice
she's
job.
also a quilt. Can I just say,
There's a lot of ladies who are our regulars that were quilters too.
multifunction?
Yeah. Yeah, we do tend to do that. And I'll bet you that's Miss Lisa now.
Yep.
It's Lisa. And she says, hi, everybody. All righty. So I think we are done for today. I can't think of anything else that we missed.
We are open stitch tonight.
Back here at the shop.
shop.
So 6 to 8 tonight, open stitch. Tomorrow morning is 10 to whenever. We have several ladies who come in and make it a day of it. They come in at 10 o'clock and
Yeah.
they stay till 4.
Yeah. Which is
Bring
fine.
their
Keep
lunch.
me company.
It's a great way to spend the day.
Yeah.
And then of course Saturday we have classes, so odds are there won't if there's more than just a couple of people in the class, we don't have open stitch because I have to use the main room. But if there's no classes, open stitch is available too on Saturdays.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there you go. And that's all we got for this week. So we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel next week. And basically make your stitching count. Have a great week. See you
Come see
later.
me. Keep
Come
me company.
come see us.
Come see us.
All right.
I'm fun.
Bye.